everyone. Today we're doing I do my makeup video. This is what I basically do every Sunday or every time I'm going out to a special event.
So what I first do is take my E.L.F. daily moisturizer and just put it on my face because makeup tends to dry out my skin and then it breaks out. Then what I got here is some tone adjusting primer from E.L.F. once again. I find they don't react too badly with my skin. And this just helps my makeup not separate on my face because that was an issue with other primers I had tried. So then before I put on my foundation, I put on this E.L.F. Shimmer, I think it's like blush, or it's definitely blush, but it's shimmery. So I put it on heavily before my foundation, so I have a natural rosy glow, and it actually stops me from over applying, which is a big problem I have. So better over apply before than after. So now I'm using a foundation from E.L.F. once again, and this is in the shade Pearl. It's kind of like a neutral light shade. It's actually, I think, one of their lighter shades because I pale. I usually start applying the foundation at my forehead and then work it down so I don't end up having a huge clump of foundation on my lower half of my face because I kind of struggle with proportioning it out right. So now I'm using concealer. I have the Hydration Concealer from E.L.F. and the 16 Hour concealer. I find the 16 Hour actually oxidizes on my skin and turns it orange right where I apply it. So I've been using the Hydration one, and I actually like it a little bit better as it doesn't, it's not as light as the other one, and it actually matches my skin better, which I like. Also, don't dampen my beauty blender because it tends to smudge my makeup more and it actually causes my face to get more oily quicker, which is something weird about my face. Then I use this E.L.F. eyebrow pencil. Again, I have a lot of E.L.F. makeup, and this is like a blonder shade because brown's too dark but like the extra blonde is too light, so I kind of go with that in between shade. And I try to start the end of my eyebrows and work towards the fatter sides. I take the matching color in the eyebrow gel and just apply it on my eyebrows so they stay in place. Also, I'm very blind, so I have to lean in so I can see what I'm doing. I apply lip balm before anything else, so my lips are nice and soft so I can apply lipstick. Then I take this hard candy eye primer and use it on my eyes. A little goes a long way. I'm trying to find a new eye primer though because this one actually separates my foundation and my concealer, so any recommendations would be appreciated. Now time for the eyeshadow, my favorite part. I use this palette from E.L.F. I really like the colors and I use a lot of them. So the first color I'm taking is like the creamish color to just do a base of eyeshadow so things blend a little easier. So now I'm taking the color Darling. I really like this color and it's really pigmented. So I'm just putting it on the inner corner of my eyes. I usually use the 3 colors I'm using now in different variations for a nice natural like look. And I realized I put the color up too high, so I wiped some of it off so it wasn't as saturated. Then I went again with the cream color and just patted it on so it wouldn't be as vibrant. So I'm now taking this truffle color and I'm applying it to the rest of my eyelid, and I overextended it a little bit. So I'm going to take the cream color again and just pat it on so it's a little softer. But overall, this is the finished like eyeshadow part. I spoke way too soon about being done with the eyeshadow, but I'm going to take these first 2 colors that are glittered in this palette from the Family Dollar and just applying that to my inner corner and then swiping it across my crease. I think it adds like a nice classy vibe and it looks really cute in my opinion. So next is the eyeliner. I've used a bunch of eyeliners from E.L.F, but this one by far is my favorite. It's the H2O proof like felt tip eyeliner. And how I start is I kind of just go across my eyelid first and I do each step on each eye before I move on to the next step. That way I make sure they're even, and if I have to redo it, I'm not like redoing an entire eye because that gets very frustrating very quickly. So now I'm going to be starting the wing part, and I kind of don't attach it to the actual line. I just kind of go to about the corner and draw a line at the angle I want my wing. Then once they're even, I attach them. One eye I screwed up on a little bit, so I was able to wipe it off. But overall, I get pretty identical results with this technique. Taking this translucent setting powder I got from the Family Dollar, and I'm putting it under my eyes and like that spot between my eyebrows and my nose, because those are my most oily spots and that's where the foundation stuff separates. Then this highlighting palette thingy majiggy I got from E.L.F, and it's my first highlighter and I actually really love it. And I don't know if I'm applying it correctly, but I look good with it, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my final step before applying my setting spray. I apply this clear lip liner And I do my mascara after the setting spray. And I got this one from Walmart, and it's the hard candy one.
Thanks so much for watching. And yes, I do own a lot of E.L.F products. So if you really like this, make sure to give it a big old thumbs. And I try to post a new video every week. So yeah.